Greetings fam, if you're setting up reliable power for your RV, truck, home backup, or off-grid solar system and want something that delivers clean electricity without the headaches, then tap that link in bio because I researched the Renogy Inverter P2 2000W Pure Sine Wave Inverter thoroughly across reviews, user feedback, and expert breakdowns before giving you my honest take. I didn't just read the spec sheet, I dug into camper forums, solar install groups, tech breakdowns, and long-term owner impressions so you get a grounded picture of how this inverter actually performs in real life, not only on paper, helping you understand whether it truly deserves a spot in your setup. One of the biggest highlights is the pure sine wave output, which means smoother, stable, and cleaner power compared to modified sine inverters. This matters for sensitive electronics like laptops, gaming consoles, CPAP machines, and phones, and many users report fewer issues with noise, interference, and overheating when running gear off pure sine versus cheap modified wave alternatives. Rated at 2000 watts continuous power, this inverter is well suited for everyday essentials like TVs, small refrigerators, power tools, lights, microwaves, and other moderate loads. It's not the highest wattage on the market, but in the 2000W class it strikes a solid balance between size, output, and usability for cabins, RVs, trucks, and solar off-grid setups. The unit also includes a built-in 5 volts, 2.1A USB port and a Hardwire port, which adds everyday convenience for charging phones and powering accessories without needing extra adapters, and the remote controller makes it easy to monitor and control the inverter from a distance instead of climbing into awkward spaces to check switches. Owners appreciate that installation is relatively straightforward with proper wiring and fusing, and Renogy is a brand that frequently shows up in solar communities for reliable performance, solid customer support, and compatibility with battery banks and PV systems, which gives peace of mind when integrating into larger setups. Now for the honest limitations. While 2000W is plenty for many essentials, if you're trying to run multiple high-draw devices at once, like AC units, large power tools, and microwave ovens simultaneously, you may push this inverter toward its limit. Also, like all DC to AC converters, performance depends heavily on your battery bank's capacity and state of charge. Some users also note that while the built-in USB is handy, it's a lower power port compared with dedicated fast chargers, and you might still prefer external chargers for phones and tablets. Plus, if you're living in a very bright solar environment, you'll want a robust solar charge controller and panel array to keep your batteries topped up. So is the Renogy Inverter P2 2000W Pure Sine Wave Inverter worth buying? Based on thorough research, real owner feedback, and expert breakdowns, yes. If you want a clean, reliable inverter for RVs, trucks, off-grid homes, or solar systems that handles everyday essentials and sensitive electronics with ease, but maybe look for a higher wattage model if your load needs are extremely heavy or sustained. Click the link below for the best price.